Torch run, this one to promote organ donors. Our Chelsea Sander caught up with the torch run as it made its way through Lethbridge.
George Marcello is one of the lucky ones. With just days to live, he was given a life-saving organ donation.
When I woke up from that hospital, that I was going to devote my life, the rest of my life, in trying to change this.
Canada has one of the lowest rates in organ and tissue donors. Every day, people are dying awaiting for the miracle transplant. Out of every 1 million Canadians, only 14 will become organ or tissue donors, a number George is devoting his life to increase.
Too many organs are going in the garbage, and I literally mean that, because what they do is when you die, they take the organs out, and if you're not consenting to it, it goes in the garbage. So in our country, we've had too many organs that are going to waste.
George has already walked across the country to raise awareness and funds for organ donations. Now he's getting young Canadians involved through the Torch of Life with the group Step by Step. High school students across the country are spreading George's message by carrying the Torch of Life through their communities. Winston Churchill student Lotta Larman was the student chosen to carry the torch that was blessed by Pope John Paul II. Larman was thrilled about taking part.
I'm really excited to be chosen to do this. I can't wait to get this started.
Larman started the walk at City Hall and crossed the finish line at the Winston Churchill High School, where her classmates rooted for her and the Torch of Life. Marcello believes that there is no need for people on the waiting list to have no hope of recovery.
We can save all 4,000 people that are on that waiting list. Nobody needs to die waiting for an organ transplant.
For George, sharing his story and raising awareness has become his living legacy. Chelsea Sanders, CTV News, Lethbridge.
This was the last stop for the torch in Alberta. If you'd like more information, go to www.sos4000.com.
Liver disease and only had a few months to live. But thanks to a signed donor card, George Marcello and 5 others were given a second chance at life. Now Marcello is dedicating his life to making people more aware of just how important organ donation is. Allison Hawkins reports.
It started its journey in St. John's, Newfoundland in October of last year. And now this torch lies in grade 12 student Loda Lauren's hands.
Just excited to run for this cause.
And the cause is to bring to light the importance of organ donation.
We're trying to wake up Canadians about the fact that Canada has one of the lowest organ donation rates in the world, and that every day somebody is passing away on the waiting list.
The idea is to connect with students across the country and get them involved so that the next generation will be well educated.
If we can put this spark with the students who are adding the spark as we're going along. Lotta is carrying the torch today for Lethbridge. We're hoping everybody in Lethbridge understands this message and everybody in Lethbridge becomes an organ donor.
Very pleased on behalf of the city that Mr. Marcello and the Step by Step Organ Transplant Association has come to town. It is a worthy cause.
There are over 4,000 Canadians presently waiting on the organ transplant list, according to Marcello. And by educating our country to sign their donor cards, everyone on that list could have a chance at life.
Nobody needs to die waiting for an organ transplant.
Marcello has also been making stops at every provincial legislature along the way, trying to make both the provincial and federal governments realize this issue needs more attention.
We've had too many organs that are going to waste, and we really need to wake up our country and also our government leaders.
Marcello's next stop is in Cranbrook, British Columbia. He'll make 13 more stops throughout Canada and end his journey in Iqaluit, Nunavut on June 13th. Allison Hawkins, Global News.
Albertans can become organ donors by signing the back of their Alberta healthcare cards. And another important step in the process is sharing your organ wishes with loved ones.